and welcome to the Ladies Tale podcast. It is yet again another Ladies Tale podcast. I am very excited about this. And I am over here doing things I ought not to be doing on my phone. I don't know why. I just all of a sudden was like, I'm doing it, y'all. I'm going to do this live stream where I look horrible with a cap on my head. And I didn't even do my hair. But nope, live stream for me. Boom. Yeah, because I'm smart like that. Anyway. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to say about myself. The narcissist has run out of words about herself. And you know I'm a true narcissist because I just talked about me in the third person. So you're not here to hear about me. Nope, I lied. There is stuff I want to say about me. I knew there was things, I just was missing it. These are the things I want to say about me. I wrote books. Go figure. Yes, this entire show started because I wrote books. Yes. And they are. And I thought divorce was bad. And I thought being grown up was easy. If only I were me, a memoir, verse, form, coffee, widow's web, and widow's debt. And in case you're wondering why I'm doing this, this is the sign in ASL sign for number 6. So that is 6 books that are written. Actually, they're audiobooks. So you can get those wherever your audiobooks are found. They're also written. I mean, I would really prefer if you bought the book and then bought the audiobook because it'd be twice the amount of royalty check for me. And then I could do more things like, I don't know, go see a production from Purple Productions. And yes, I randomly pulled that out of the air for a reason, y'all. But you can see the rest of our 11 books because we have 17 books in total at www.andithoughtLadies.com. And yeah, because I don't feel like I was funny and I ran out of things to say about myself as a narcissist, and that's just wrong. That is my job as a narcissist to talk about me. I'm going to do it in car salesman style. So you can find out more about the books and what the ladies are up to at www.andithoughtLadies.com. Oh, that feels funny every time I do it. I probably wore that bit out. Yep. Probably so bad, but it's not important because you're not here to hear about me. You're here to hear about our wonderful guest. Wonderful guest, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Elesia Marie, and I am the CEO and executive producer of Purple Hair Productions, which is a very small local film production company in Northwest Florida. I have kind of written a book called Did That Just Happen, which is a collection of random things that have happened to me in my life, which you can find on Amazon. I used to be a mermaid. And I cannot drink water out of a cup if it's not clear. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I want to say about the last one. I'm not sure how to do it. And y'all don't know this, but like before we got on here, I made a joke that went so bad about bears and coffee. No, I'm going to stand away. I'm going to back up from that. I have a joke. Back up from the joke. I'm going to stick with professionalism. The random book. So you just did you just randomly write things with no connection? Is this random?
So like I used to write just these posts on Facebook, which is stuff that happened to me or crazy stuff that people said. And someone was like, you should put it together in a little book, those Chicken Soup for the Souls, where it's just random stories from different people, but it's just random things that happened to me. And so I just took random Facebook posts and I put them in a book and I put it on Amazon. So yeah.
That is so great. I'm glad that you did it. Thank you so much for that. And no, I haven't read it yet. I just knew you did productions and that's what we're here to talk about. So now I have to go to Amazon and get this random book. Tell us the title one more time so we know what we're buying.
It's called Did That Just Happen? Stories to Make You Laugh, Cry, Roll Your Eyes, and Sigh.
So. Yeah, I don't know. Did that just happen? Yeah. I told you I'm bad at jokes today. So let's talk about what we came here to talk about.
All right.
Sign behind you. What's in post-production?
Oh, ZOMBEEZ. It's my film, my first feature film, which is in post-production.
Yay! What does it take to get a film into production and then now into post?
A lot, and money. So it's really weird because this is the first time I've ever done something like this. I am an actress, and during COVID, I wrote this script here, and then I didn't know if I was going to do anything with it. And then I was talking to a producer here in the area that I've done some short films with, and he was like, "I love it, let's do it." And I was like, "You mean like in 3 years once we get money?" And he was like, "We can do it now," and we did. It was like the weirdest, like, and I know that's not normally how it goes. Usually there's a lot of preparation, and there was a lot of preparation leading up to filming. Um, but yeah, it was just like one of those things where he's like, "I like it, let's do it." And I was like, "Okay, let's." I have no idea what I'm doing because I never done it before. Like I said, all I've done is be in front of the camera, never behind. So I had no idea of any of that stuff. So it's been a
So
ride.
I have a question for follow-up. Are you gonna do it again?
Am I gonna do it again?
Yes.
Yes, I'm actually in pre-production for my next feature film, which is called An Emerald Coast Christmas, which is a Christmas movie. So right now we're in the fundraising and casting stage of that film. So right now for Zombies, we just got done with CGI, which took a very long time. And so now we'll be doing sound and color, and we're hoping it will release this fall. And we're hoping to be able to shoot my Christmas movie sometime in the next few months, but we'll see. It just depends on how quickly we can raise the money for it.
I just wanna say, I know a non-actress that looks absolutely adorable in a baseball cap,
Yeah.
and she recently found out that she can deliver one line well.
Hey, that's a start. You have to start somewhere, you know? You have
I
to
have no
start
desire
somewhere.
to stay no desire to be an actress.
Oh, okay.
But, like, I'm not gonna lie, if there is a part and it is shooting sometime, I don't know, in the fall or something in Florida, I will happily be down there because I mean, it's freaking cold up here. Oh,
Where are
and
you?
I'm in Maryland.
Oh. Oh yeah, it is pretty cold out there, isn't it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, was the first time I was an actress in front of a camera that was like a I don't know. My friend said, "No, you were actress long before that," and I was like, "Mm-mm, I was just acting foolish." That does not foolish.
It does count.
Yeah, I got to actually be in front of a camera, like in a real movie production. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
But
You
more
have
important,
to experience at least once, I think.
yes, it was not as much fun as it used to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us move on from my see that I found time to talk about myself. Like I missed the beginning, but I got it in. But okay, so what's the new? Can you tell us a bit about like the old movie or the new movie or something like that?
So the old movie is called Zombies, which is like about undead mutant bees. So it's basically it's like, one of those cheesy sci-fi movies you would see on the Sci-Fi Channel back in the day, like Sharknado and Piranhaconda and all that kind of stuff. I love those movies. Like the cheesier, the better. You know what I'm saying? So this one is about a small town in Florida, and they have this bee problem, and so obviously they have to try to figure out how to get rid of the zombie bees without eliminating all of the hives that haven't mutated. And it is kind of like, it won't say it's like environmental, but it is, because like I don't think people realize how important honeybees are to the not the environment and all that kind of stuff, and how much of our crops actually come from honeybees, and there is like, they're disappearing and things like that. So we do kind of touch on that in the film. I'm not trying to get preachy or anything like that. um, but we figured we'd throw some tidbits of information in there for people. And so my new film is, if you've seen a Hallmark movie, I think you kind of already know the formula. Girl lives in big city, goes back to small town. There's an old flame. There's a boyfriend in the big city, and chaos ensues or whatever. So that's basically the gist of, like I said, if you've seen any Christmas movie on the Hallmark Channel or Lifetime, there is a formula. I did throw in some things there that would change it up a little bit, just because I always say there's always four formulas for a Hallmark Channel movie. So, I try to switch it up a little bit without straying too far away. Our goal is, maybe to have it picked up by one of those streaming platforms or something like that. So,
Ooh, have you never mind. I'm just over here just like, ooh, I want to talk craft. No, I'm not talking craft. So I have to ask you my important question,
Okay.
which is, was there craft services?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I have to eat every 2 hours. Okay. So there was no way it was going to be my movie and there was not going to be food on that set. So absolutely, there was I was craft services, because in an indie film, you're usually everything that's not the crew. So yes, every day I stopped, I got donuts, coffee for everybody. There was lunch, there was snacks. I made sure people were not hungry. And by people, I mean me.
That's great. When you're in charge of things, you can definitely make sure that you're not hungry. Like,
Exactly.
it's important to me that I am fed.
Yes, absolutely.
So because I have to cut this short because I have to get back to actual doing things for friends.
No problem.
This is testing my friendship.
Aw. I'm sure she appreciates it. Or
I
he.
got ahead and ask a question. Where can people find out more information about you, and where can we see this movie and or attend the movie premiere? Buy tickets for the movie premiere maybe later when it's done.
Yeah, so my website is apurplehairproduction.com. So there's all the information about all my films and production and pre-production, post-production. My Facebook page I have one is at Purple Hair Productions, and then at ZOMBEEZ the movie. So everything that we'll be putting up there, information about tickets, updates, all that kind of stuff, will be on all of my Facebook pages, on my Instagram. And so yeah, that's where you can pretty much find everything. Anything you want to know, or you can send me a message and ask me to. I'm happy to answer any questions, but all that information, apurplehairproduction.com.
Awesomeness. I have questions to ask after this because I want to know.
I want to know, can you show me? And I can, and I will.
Normally our audience would look. You have me all messed up. I'm thinking about casting, guest, crafty. I'm like,
Yeah.
craft. I'm still thinking about crafty. My bad.
Hey, that's how I am too. So don't feel bad about it.
Find together and get off of the idea of crafty. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm off of donuts. Okay. Thank you so much for telling us where we can find out more information about you. And I would say all those questions I was going to ask after we quit filming is because normally our audience would know the answers too, but boo-hoo. When she comes back again for her Christmas movie, then you'll know answers. I'll ask. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for me over here. You can find out everything that your ladies are up to at www.andithoughladies.com. Recognize there's no car salesman pitch after that one. And while you're there, go down to the middle of the page, no longer the bottom of the page, but the middle of the page, and you can see the charities that we proudly support. We ask that you take a little moment out and give them a little help as well. We thank you in advance for this. And remember that wisdom is all around you if you're open to finding it and accepting it. So peace and love, you guys, from Winona and the Missing Jade.